everyone, welcome to the Wellness Prescription with Dr. Angie here. Whether you're a seasoned wellness enthusiast or just a beginner dipping your toes into these fresh health and wellness waters, there's something for everyone in this channel. I'm so thrilled to share intriguing insights as we go along this journey of embracing our healthy selves. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on all the amazing stuff coming your way. Once again, welcome on board. Salt, sodium, a grain of fact and truth. What is salt anyway? So salt is a naturally occurring compound of sodium and chlorine. It is highly soluble, which is why it is found in seawater. It is mined underground and highly processed to remove impurities, and chemicals are usually added to it to prevent the clumping of the salt grains together. It is used in food manufacturing as well as seasoning. Iodine is usually added to the salt to promote thyroid health. Why salt matters in our existence. So eating too much salt has been linked to elevated blood pressure, which can lead to health problems like coronary heart disease and also put you at a higher risk of suffering from a stroke. Let's have a brief overview of some interesting facts. Take, for example, India. The estimated mean daily salt intake of India is 8 grams. That's 8.9 grams per day for the men and 7.1 grams per day for the women. That's against the WHO recommendation of up to 5 grams per day. 5 grams daily is equivalent to just 1 teaspoon. The same figures apply to the UK at an average of 8.1 grams per day. If you try to picture all of this, it's like 240,750 gram containers of salt are bought off the shelves per year. It's an equivalent of 18,000 double-decker buses full of salt. That's incredible, right? Why should we cut down on salt? We've had the same tale of cutting back on our salt intake over and over again for ages. And so why should we consider this? What could come as a surprise, however, is the high amount of salt lacking in other items such as cereals, and jarred sauces. In fact, WHO states that 75% of the salt that we already eat or consume has already been added to our food before we even buy it. An extra 10% of the intake is derived from the salt that we add to our meals as seasoning. And then the final 15% comes from food in which salt occurs in it naturally. Foods that are always high in salt include anchovies, bacon, cheese, olives, pickles, prawns, salami, soy sauce, and stock cubes. Salt metabolism, physiology, and how salt really works in our body. Salt is osmotically active and it tends to draw water to itself. The kidney is the main route for sodium excretion from the body, and up to 800 grams of sodium is filtered per day. And 99% of this amount is reabsorbed by the kidneys. It is regulated by the hormone aldosterone, which is released by the adrenal glands. Adrenals are the small triangular glands that are found on top of the kidneys. It always seems that they are basking on top of the kidneys. Another hormone at play is the antidiuretic hormone, in abbreviation ADH. It is produced in the neurons of the hypothalamus. It signals your kidneys to conserve waters, which is returned back to our blood circulation. And a more concentrated urine is henceforth produced. If antidiuretic hormone was absent, we would excrete up to 20 liters of urine. That would be totally insane. And last but not least, we have the atrio natriuretic peptide, in abbreviation called ANP, which is excreted by our cardiac atria. It increases the excretion of sodium and also water by our kidneys. It is imperative that we don't confuse salt and sodium. Some labels may include figures of both salt and sodium, while others might state the sodium content only. In order to discern the amount of salt from sodium reading, multiply the amount of sodium by 2.5. For example, 1 gram of sodium in 100 grams is equals to 2.5 grams of salt. WHO recommends the following tips so we can be more salt aware. Know your blood pressure first and foremost. Use little or no salt in cooking. Use herbs and spices such as black pepper. Leave the salt shaker off the table. Cut down on salty processed foods and ready-made meals. Check out food labels and opt for lower salt choices. Switch salty snacks such as crepes and biscuits for fruit and veggie sticks. Use pink or sea salt, which is more natural with beneficial trace minerals. Use traffic light labels on packagings to make more smarter choices. Traffic light labels. Isn't it amazing to be existing in times where food manufacturers are required by law to display labels on their packaging? This is a direct communication that enables us, the consumers, to know about the ingredients, properties of the food, additives, allergens, genetically modified organisms, and calories in the product. Traffic light labels enables us to have a guide that can help us make informed purchases while shopping. It enables you to know if a certain product is high in fat, especially trans fat, added sugar, or even salt itself. When it comes to the traffic light labels, red means high, amber means medium, and green means low. Opt for food with green or amber, since they have lesser calories. Red traffic light implies that the food product is high in fat, sugar, and salt, which means it could also be high in calories as well. It is something that you don't want to really put in your mouth often. Try to stick to the portion sizes indicated on the labels. The traffic light labels go hand in hand with the portion sizes. Don't forget to check the ingredient list. The longer your ingredient list, the more your antenna should be up. Stick to the great grandmother rule. Avoid eating anything that your grandmother could not read or even identify as food. That was certainly a race, and you stuck by to the end. I appreciate it so much. I hope you gained something valuable along the way. Feel free to drop a comment and engage with me in the comment section. Till next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Dr. Angie here, signing out.